Om Sai Ram and welcome to yet another fresh episode of Shree Swami Samarth's Holy Biography. Last week I promised all of you to continue today with the discussion about Lord Dattatraya's incarnation and why is it considered to be the superior most. Let's start without any delay. So amongst all the incarnations of the Supreme Being, the incarnation of Lord Dattatreya is considered to be the most superior. Sri Vasudevanand Saraswati, alias Shree Swami, whom we know very well, because his mention has been made in Shree Sainath Maharaj. Shree Swami is also considered as an incarnation of Lord Dattatreya in the modern age. And he said that the incarnation of Lord Dattatreya is considered as the first and foremost of all incarnations of the Supreme Being. The incarnation of Lord Ram and Lord Krishna acted according to the duties with respect to the four castes and four stages of life. Lord Dattatreya also has oneness with Lord Ram and Lord Shri Krishna. But still, the religious institutes, they consider him as the superior most incarnation. Why? Because he was an Avadhut, but he was also a Panchashrami. So Panchashrami means one who observes the 5 stages of a life of a Brahmin, starting from birth, then Upanayan, then Varnashram. Like these are some of the ashramas, the 5 ashramas of life. Hence, he was known as Panchashrami. Hence, the religious institutes have considered Lord Dattatreya superior to even the religious people of a hermitage. For people in the hermitage, Lord Dattatreya is adorable, and for gods also, for demons, for mankind, he is considered very respectable. He is worshipable for everyone. Nobody had enmity towards him out of hatred, since he always loved everyone unbiased. The good and the wicked people were same to him. Why would anyone hate him when his incarnation is not meant to slay anybody, unlike the incarnations of the other incarnations of the Parabrahma, like Sri Ram or Sri Krishna? They were born to slay demons like Kamsa and Ravana. But the incarnation of Lord Dattatreya was not for any kind of slaying or killing of anyone. He was here to uplift the wicked as well as the good. Lord Dattatreya was an incarnation as a savior of devotees. Hence, the compassionate Lord Dattatreya took birth in the hermitage of the chaste and virtuous Anusuya to uplift the lives of those enduring in the threefold misery in ocean of worldly affairs, as well as to give them happiness and fulfill their desires. Without giving up the mission of his incarnation, he remained immortal until the end of the Kalpa. So one Kalpa is the length of time in our Hindu cosmology. It's equal to 4.32 million years, which is 1 day of Brahma. One Kalpa is 1 day of Brahma. So he lived on this earth for one entire Kalpa. So Lord Dattatreya is considered as the most dignified incarnation, since he is the incarnation of the 3 divine powers of Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. These 3 divine powers represent the creation, continuance and destruction of this universe respectively. Sage Vashishta, the guru of Lord Ram and Krishna, considers Lord Dattatreya as his guru and honors him greatly by offering a standing obedience. If a great soul like that of Sage Vashishta, who is ever free from corporeal existence, is always absorbed in the contemplation of Brahma, having detached himself of the worldly existence through worship, adoring and chanting the name of Lord Dattatreya, then ordinary souls like us that are dependent on others for welfare should definitely carry out similar worship and chanting without fail for our own upliftment. In Satya Yuga, Lord Dattatreya first took the incarnation as a son of sage Atri and his virtuous wife Mata Anusuya. He is there in this earth in the form of a 3-headed ascetic with 6 hands, and he is a constant wanderer. He lives on alms, always recollects and is very kind to his devotees. This is the original incarnation of Lord Dattatreya, which is described in our scriptures. With this, I end this episode for the day, and let's start with yet another discussion next week, where we are going to start with Sripad Sri Vallabh's life. Anyway, to add more to it, Lord Dattatreya lived in the Girnar mountain in the Gujarat state, but he wandered around the whole day. He would bath in Kashi, perform religious rituals in Panchaleshwar, collect alms in Kolhapur, and sleep in Mahurgarh. This must be quite familiar to all of us because it's there in Baba's Arti. Nevertheless, the constant wanderer, Lord Dattatreya's divine presence is all pervading. May he bless us all. With this, I end this episode. Om Sai Ram.